The UK government are completely banning deep fried food in schools, which means that Fish and Chip Friday is officially coming to an end. These truly are dark, dark times. This is genuinely just the end of an era, but I'm just glad that I got to live through the good times, because if I was still in school right now and all these changes were going on, I'd have to pull a sickie or two. Because a few days ago, the UK government announced the biggest overhaul of school food in over a decade. The government's new rules aim to completely remove deep fried food from school menus, as well as restrict sugary and processed food. So basically, if you don't like fish and chips, but you do like a sweet treat, don't think you're getting off lightly either. Apparently, foods that will be banned are things like fried snacks, chicken nuggets. They're going as well, apparently. And then, obviously, and in fact, most importantly, the fish and chips are also having to go as well. Things will just never be the same for people at school. Like, Fish and Chip Friday was the best day of the week at school. It's as simple as that. I don't care if I had a double physics or a double maths learning Pythagoras' theorem. I still don't understand that now, and I'm nearly 25. I could have had anything. I could have had anything before lunchtime. As long as it's Fish and Chip Friday, everything is okay. I can put up with it. Technically, Fish and Chip Friday isn't going, but it just won't ever be the same as it was when I was in school, at least. Because obviously deep fried food's going, but you can still technically make fish and chips without deep frying it. It just won't be as good. Obviously, you can oven bake chips, which realistically aren't that different. Like, they're still chips. Do you know what I mean? Chips are chips. And apparently, you can also oven bake the fish as well. But I mean, let's be honest, like, if you're having a chip, you're not wanting an oven baked fish, are you? And this information all comes from the Early Education Minister, Olivia Bailey, because she did an interview with ITV News where Lewis Dennison asked her this.
You're banning deep fried food, so does that mean you're banning the British classic fish and chips?
It does not mean that, no. It just means you can't deep fat fry it at any stage of the preparation. So you can have oven chips, you can have breaded fish, but fish and chips will still be preserved, and it's important, as I said, that we have those familiar favourites still part of school dinners.
Now, other things that are about to change is apparently things like pizzas, sausage rolls, cakes, desserts, that sort of thing. They're not being completely banned, but apparently they're only going to be offered once a week. And the new food standards also require things like more fruit and veg with every meal, more whole grains like brown rice and wholemeal bread, and less sugar, fat and salt overall. And apparently now desserts have to be at least 50% fruit, which means that a ton of like favourite desserts in school are going to have to be scrapped. So these will be things like literal skull cake. It's got their name in it, you gotta keep it. And then things like jam and coconut sponges as well, sticky toffee pudding, like all the good stuff basically then, isn't it? And now you might be wondering, well Andrew, why are the government doing this? Do they just like hate us and want us to have anything nice? No, it's more because of a growing health problem. According to reports, 1 in 3 students that leave primary school apparently leave primary school either obese or overweight. I was one of them. Probably all the skull cake, to be fair. I kind of get why they're doing this now. And it's not even just weight issues either, it's also things like tooth decay that's caused by eating a lot of sugary food. And apparently that's the leading cause of hospital admissions in young children. I actually went to 10 Downing Street a few months ago and basically spoke to somebody at Colgate about all this kind of stuff. So now actually seeing this all happen in real time, like, it is very interesting. Before I spoke to this person at Colgate, I didn't even realise how big of a problem this actually is. I had a really nice conversation with them, and then they gave me some free toothpaste and a free baby toothbrush, so who's the real winner here? Here's a clip from that. Okay, we just left Downing Street, and that was crazy. I need a drink. I forgot to say, because there was people there at Colgate, I got a free baby toothbrush. So I went to Downing Street, where the Prime Minister lives, and I came back with a baby toothbrush. And not only that, to top it all off, want to brush my gnashes? Got some Colgate as well. 3+ years. I'm 24, so I'd say I'm 3+, yeah. What they're doing is actually really good. I highly respect Colgate, and I will never ever buy another brand other than Colgate ever again because of that. But anyway, the idea is if schools serve healthier food, then the kids will then eat healthier food. And all jokes aside, like, you can't say that that's not a good idea. But obviously, not everybody feels the same way about this. Apparently, there was a recent trial of healthier menus in schools. And in this trial, food uptake actually dropped by 15%, which meant that less kids are actually having these school meals. Less kids actually wanted the school meals, and instead they brought in packed lunches from home, which are obviously filled with literally anything they realistically want. They can be filled with things like crisps, chocolate, like everything that we've all had in our lunchbox that's really bad for you, but we like it anyway. So ironically, banning unhealthy food in schools could actually push children to eat more unhealthy foods from home. Now all these plans are still in consultation. They haven't actually happened yet. Apparently they're supposed to happen in September 2027, obviously to mark off the new school year. So this isn't just a headline, this is actually happening. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and make sure you subscribed for all the latest news.